Hi folks, Rob Swan with Swan Realty. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but we have been so busy this summer selling homes. I think we've had a record year. It's probably broken every record Red River's ever had in home sales, so that makes me really happy. But anyway, today I thought I would just sit down and do a little video and tell you kind of what's been going on here. I'm getting a lot of questions in our office about people wanting to purchase homes and renting them out nightly. And yes, you can do that as long as the house is located in an area that's zoned appropriately. You can rent it out nightly. And then the next question is, how much money can I make? Now that's a much larger question, and that depends on a lot of things. We have rental rates in this town that go anywhere from a couple $100s a night up to $800 a night. So what makes that difference? Well, obviously it's the amount of people that the home can sleep. So the size of the home, the location of the home, the season. There's just a lot of things that go into those rates. So for example, one particular house could have a rental rate from anywhere from $300 to $700 a night, depending on the supply and demand of that house at that particular time. So can you make money on that? Can I buy a house here and actually make some money? And yeah, you can, but it's going to depend on what the house is going to rent for, what the market will bear for that house. Did you pay for it with a mortgage or was it a cash sale? Where is it at? Is it on the river or is it on some back road way up in the middle of nowhere that's very difficult to get to? And what kind of quality of property is it? Is it a really nice home? Does it have really nice fixtures? Or is it not so nice and a little rundown? And in that case, you just might not have the demand that you would if you were to fix it up. And the season. Summer here is really busy. So anytime pretty much between Memorial Day and Labor Day, you can count on a pretty high occupancy rate as long as you have a nice property and it's in demand. Our off season is kind of like November and April, and rentals are hard to come by for any property at that time. And then the other thing that's going to depend on how much you can make on it is how much do you want to stay in it yourself? It is your house, and obviously you're going to want to use it. But if you're going to want to stay all summer long and then throughout Christmas and some of the other really busy times, then obviously those high rental rate and occupancy times you're not going to get because you'd occupied it yourself. So what's the range? For the most part, townhouses on average are going to gross around $15,000 to $25,000 a year. A real nice one on the river might do more than that. A single family home, boy, you can go anywhere from $20,000 up to probably over $70,000. And once again, that depends on all the factors that I just talked about. So some people do really, really well with their rental houses here, and then there's others that just make their payments and they're really happy to just do that because they use it a lot. So it depends on what you want to do with the house. Is it purely for investment? Are you never going to stay in it and fix it up really nice? You're probably going to do pretty good. Do you want to use it yourself and just try to get some of your payments made or get some of your money back on it? Then yeah, you can do that too. So it's kind of up to you. Now, these rental properties vary widely, and you really need somebody to help you kind of wade through this and give you some ideas on what these things are going to rent for, what sides of town or what parts of the area are in more demand than the others. For example, like homes in town, in the city limits, generally have a higher occupancy rate, and that is due to the year-round demand for them. People like staying in town in the summer, and in the wintertime, they also like it because it's nice and close to the ski area. They don't have to drive, or they can walk to the ski area. Now, the houses in the upper Red River Valley actually do very well if it's a nice house, but the summertime occupancy rates up there are definitely higher than in the winter. And again, it's because people would prefer to like walk to the ski area. Now, the summer occupancy rates in the Upper Valley are good because it is so peaceful and tranquil up there, and there's animals everywhere, and it's green and lush. And if you're just looking to get away and just go spend some time in the forest, that you can't beat the Upper Red River Valley in the summertime. But keep in mind that the occupancy rates are probably not going to be as good in the winter. But once again, that depends. If you've got a house in the Upper Red River Valley, it's got easy access and it's really nice, then yeah, you can get some higher occupancy rates in the winter. So anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's just so many variables that go into whether or not you're going to be able to make money, and if this is going to be a good investment for you. So if you're looking for some expertise, give us a call. Because we've not only do we sell homes here, we've also got a rental agency. So we've got expertise in everything you're looking for. And if you're just starting your search, that's fine. Give us a call because we want you to have this information. You may be ready to buy now or not. That's fine, but let's get some information to you because Red River's doing well. I love this place, and I hope you come either visit us, buy a house, whatever, but come on up and give us a call.